Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show this evening. Tonight, I want to talk about the show and what the show is about, what we do on the show to get information out to the community, to society about what we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing. We have a show here, the Wendell Elamine James Show. In our show, we bring on returned citizens coming home from prison, and we bring them on for a reason. We bring them on for a reason that the reason is that we have a forum here where people can come in and talk about themselves, talk about their incarceration, going into the system, and while they're doing time, what clicked to allow them to do a change in their life, to do something different with their life instead of going back and forth in the prison, to click and get the tools that they need to come out and be part of this society. So we bring them on the show and allow them to tell you, the community, society, who they are today. Them coming home from prison, back in their community, what they're doing in their communities today as being free, paroled back into the community of San Francisco, and what their future goals are. Now, coming home from prison, it's a job doing the transformation back into your community if you've been gone for a long period of time. Anybody that's been gone for 5 years, things have changed. Anybody that's been gone for 10 years, things have really changed. Anybody been gone for over 10 years, things have changed drastically in their community. You know, we have brand new concrete that they've poured since they've been gone, brand new buildings that's been built since they've been gone. You know, all kind of things have happened since they've been gone. They went into a system and they got used to doing time on bills, on people's time, on people telling them what to do and how to do it. So when you come home, they're doing a change to come back into society, to be part of this world again. So this is a job, you know, coming home and being subjected to getting on the bus and sitting next to somebody that might smell, standing next to somebody that might be a mental patient. You know, this is an adjustment. So when a person come home from incarceration, we want to be the support system for a person coming home. The Wendell Elamine James Show brings you on and allows you to come in and tell people, you know, the problems that we have coming home, so we can possibly get solutions to the problems. People can call in on the live show on Thursday night at 6:30. Call in and then give suggestions where a person can come home and have a smooth transition back into the communities. Our show is a show that's needed, okay, because you don't have a platform like this that you can come in, be open, feel free, be able to talk to people and tell a person who you are today. So the Wendell Elamine Show is a show, is a crucial show that's needed, and we give it every week on Channel 29. You know, at 7 o'clock Saturday nights. You can look at the show and listen to some of the people that's come home from prison. You know, the things that they're doing today. You know, everybody that's come home from prison, they come on the show, they are doing some wonderful things. Everybody that comes on the show, they're doing a change in their life that majority of them have never done before. You know, hold a decent job, you know, go to work in society opposed to being in prison and working 8-hour shift, overtime, getting an honest paycheck. You know, they're doing something that most of them never done before, you know. So the support system that we want to give them is to be able to show them that we can do it, you can do it, it can be done. You know, a lot of people come home and they're scared. You know, they have that fear of being rejected. You know, they have a fear of someone not wanting to be part of their small circle. You know, but we have to give a person an opportunity at being able to come back in society, to get a job, make an honest living, you know, be able to get in a relationship and be able to do this. This can be done. We got lifers coming home all the time from prison, and they're being successful at what they're doing. They're making it work, you know. So come on into our world. And I say our world because, see, I'm a returned citizen myself. I'm a formerly incarcerated person myself. And I have the know that we as returned citizens, you know, we come home with issues. You know, we come home with issues, but having a support system to be able to help us along our way, along our transition, we can make this happen. You know, we always say that failure is not an option. You know, we're not going back. You know, this out here is easy. In there is hard. You're subjected to all kind of different treatments and things that's going on in that little environment. But coming out here is basically simple. You know, you can get to the point to where the only person that can change your direction in a period of a day is you. You know, you can do pretty much anything you want to do out here in society. You know, San Francisco, the Bay Area, we have some of the best parole agents there are. Yes, in San Francisco. We have some of the best benefits there are in San Francisco. You know, a lot of people coming home from prison, they like to parole to San Francisco, opposed to paroling somewhere else other than San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Mateo, Sacramento. They rather come to San Francisco because they got a lot of benefits for a person to be successful coming out of prison. You know, so we have a program here that we give a person a forum to come in and talk about themselves. You know, talk about what they're doing, talk about some of the issues that they have, you know, and hope that someone can call in or someone can see the person that's on our show that day and then give them some assistance, give them some solutions to making this transition a smooth transition. So that's why we do our show here on the Wendy Elamine James Show. That's why we do our show, to be a catalyst to the ones that's coming home from incarceration. We want to be helped to the ones that's coming home. You know, we know how it is to come home and not have someone to support us. We know what it is being able to come home and be comfortable walking down the street, comfortable in the transition housing that we go into. We know how it is to be rejected, you know. So we want to pass all that information on to the person that's coming home and show them that, look, this is going to happen. You know, take your time. Don't rush into nothing. You know, everything out here is for you. If you take your time and get bit by bit, it's going to happen for you. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. Okay? We got a lot of programs in San Francisco that's for you. You know, so come home and take your time. You know, we got the Seniors Ex-Offenders Program located on 3rd Street. I believe it's on Carroll. Matter of fact, no, they moved. But it's on 3rd Street, right on the corner of 3rd Street, right across the street from Martin Luther King Park on 3rd Street. Seniors Ex-Offenders Program. Dr. Frank Williams, Steve Clark, Michael Redd. We got Ronnie Character. We got a host of people working in the Seniors Ex-Offenders Program that assists formerly incarcerated coming home to have a smooth transition. If you have any problems, go down to the Seniors Ex-Offenders Program. Get on the phone, your cell phone, and ask for Seniors Ex-Offenders Program on 3rd Street. They give you the number. Call down and talk to someone at the program to get assistance, to get help back into the groove of things, so to speak, of being part of this world. We all need help coming home from prison. Everybody does. You know, nobody can do this alone. You need help. You need some kind of guidance, some kind of assistance of being part of this world. So go back into the book that was given you coming home and look and see what you can take out of that book to assist you in having a smooth transition. You know, this world out here it's beautiful. You know, it really is. You know, I tell people all the time, we got less time than we have more time on this earth. We got less time than we have more time on this earth. The less time that we have, take it and use it to your benefit. Enjoy life. We've done so much time in the system. We're out of the system now. The time that you have now, use it to your benefit. Don't squander it. Don't get it to the point that where you have to go back and start all over again coming out. Use this time wisely. Be able to go and do the things in society that you want to do. Be able to go to the beach when you want to. Go to the zoo. You know, go out to Golden Gate Park. Just go down Market Street. Just do what you want to do in this community. Be able to go out and enjoy yourself the way you want to. You know, we don't want to be arrogant about anything. We don't want no big eyes and little U's. We ain't looking for that. We're just looking to enjoy life, the life that we have, enjoy it. Because the life that you save should be your own. It really should be your own. You can be here today and gone today. Now, I ain't talking about be here today and gone tomorrow. I'm talking about be here today and gone today. That's just how easy it is. You know, so the time that we have left, enjoy the time we have left. Get something out of the time that you have left. You know, allow yourself to be part of this society, part of this world. You know, life is great. You know, we use the old saying that Forrest Gump used. Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. Well, you've been given a whole box. Use it the way that you want to use it, bit by bit, piece by piece. It's up to the individual what you want to do with your life. You see, we come from a cesspool, what we once lived in before going into the system during the time that you did. Then you went into hell, because prison itself was a hell, a living hell. You did all the time that you did in hell. You've seen some things that normally a person would never see. You know, you went through some changes that normally a person would never go through. But you was allowed to make it back out here in this society. So being that you made it back out here into this society, take advantage of what you have now and get all you can get out of it. Enjoy life to its fullest, but don't hurt nobody doing it. Enjoy life to its full potential, but don't hurt nobody doing it. It's real simple, elementary, so to speak. You know. So my advice to you is the programs that you have available to you. You know, they got a lot of good programs. You know, and my advice to you is Senior Sex Offenders Program over on 3rd Street, Dr. Frank Williams. It's an outstanding program. You know, go and visit these individuals, and these individuals will help you and assist you in everything that you need. It would do things for you. It would take you places where you need to go and show you the things that you need and have your transition back into your community. So take advantage of the same things that you have. Be able to go and be part of this world out here. You know, like I say, we have choices today. Being out here in this world, we have choices today. We have choices to be part of this world. We have choices to become taxpayers. We have choices to become honest citizens in this world. You know, and take advantage of it. You know, it's really simple. You know, if you do the right thing's gonna happen to you. If you wind up going backwards doing the wrong thing, bad things gonna happen to you, guaranteed. You see, so my suggestion to you is to come out, circle yourself around some good people, or circle yourself around yourself and your woman or whoever, and do the right thing. Do the right thing. It'll pay off. It will definitely pay off. And again, take your time. Don't rush and do nothing, because all you got is time. All you got is time, and take your time doing what you want to do, doing what you have to do, and get to the point to where you make your own decisions. And the only person that can change your decision is you. We get to the point to where your custody gets decreased, your custody goes down. You get to the point to where you have trust from your parole agent. You can go certain places, you can do certain things in your community. You can go down to Santa Cruz. You can go up to Great America. You can go different places and enjoy yourself on the weekends. You and your spouse, you and your significant other. Enjoy the life that you have. And like I say again, the life that you save should be your own. Save yourself first. And once you save yourself, start helping somebody else save themselves. It's elementary. It really is. And do not rush into anything that you're doing. Take your time. Don't rush. Take your time. It's I come to to see that there's not enough hours in a day. It isn't enough hours in a day. The sun does not stay up long enough for you to be able to complete everything that you want to do in the daytime. It's not enough hours in a day. So take your time. Get your schedule. Get your calendar. Get your a date book. And write down in your date book what you need to do on those days at certain times. And keep up with what you got to do. Sometimes it get that hectic where you got to have a date book. You write down on the days and the times that you have to do certain things, doctor's appointments, meetings, things that you have to do. You got to write it down and keep track of it. So life is really a journey. It really is. It's not complicated. I've found it's not complicated at all. We don't need to be around a lot of people. We need to be around the people that we're going to be part of their lives. They're going to be part of our lives and make progress as we go. It's so sweet. This life is so sweet. So we have to enjoy what we have, because I've come to the conclusion that we're born, we come in this world as little babies. We get to the point where we try to stand up and we fall down on our pampers or our diaper. We stand up again and fall down until we get our balance. And then we stand up and we make little baby steps, so to speak. We start pulling stuff off the dressers and the nightstands and the end tables and all kind of stuff. And people think that's funny. They laugh at what we're doing. And then we get to the point where we start walking and pulling things down. And we get up to the point to where the diaper goes, we start wearing drawers, start wearing pants. We get up, we move moving around, we get to the point we're making our own decisions, going to school and different things. We get up to the point we graduate out of school or don't graduate, and then we make another drastic choice in life. Either go down the yellow brick road or we go down the right road. It's up to us. And then you get a job or you start doing illegal things and you start buying things. And you start having bills, and you start paying bills, or you start buying things. And then you get to the point to where you bought everything that you wanted. You're doing illegal things, like you work in a square job and you retire, or either you go to the penitentiary for doing illegal things. But then you come back out, either you come back out the right way and doing the right things, or you go back to the life of crime. The person that gets the square job, he has a family, he buys a home, he has children, and the cycle repeats itself. Then you get to the point to where you get a certain age, either doing illegal things or having a family, right? Then you kick back and you start enjoying life, or you just get miserable with the illegal things that you've done over a period of time. And then you get to the point to where everything falls under. You live your life as a good life, or you live the life as an illegal life. But either way it goes, you come into this world and you immediately come in the world to die. You get a certain point in age, you start getting sickly, and people start looking at you, and you start depending on people, whether you're doing illegal things or you're doing legal things. Your family start paying attention to you because you didn't got sickly. People start looking at you because you didn't got to the point where you can't do nothing illegal no more. So what do you do now? Do you file for your unemployment? Or do you get SSI? Or do you go down until you get welfare? Because you've been doing illegal things all your life. So it gets to the point that what do I do now? Do I continue with my foolishness and being ignorant for the rest of my life and die in vain? Or do I go over here to my family that I've been with all my life and I die with dignity? I die with dignity. So we have to make a choice in life. What are we going to do with our freedom when we get it back? You get your freedom back. Now, what are you going to do with your freedom now that you get it back? Go back to the legal activities, being around the people that one day they're going to have to make a decision on what they're going to do. They're going to keep doing wrong all their life. They can't go unemployment because they ain't putting nothing in. If you don't put nothing in, you don't get nothing back. Or the person that's put things in all his life, he got retirement. You know, he got dignity that he's, you know, family, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and he's bought homes, bought cars, and enjoy life. What do you do when you get your life back? Do you take your life back rightfully and become a taxpayer and a citizen? Or do you take your life and go back off into that cesspool, so to speak? Be around all that nothing negative stuff again. What do you do with your life when you get it back? Well, the decision is yours. The decision is yours. My advice to you is to get off that broken horse that you've been riding for all these years, broke down horse, and get on a horse that got pride and dignity and ride off into the sunset and be that upstanding citizen in your neighborhood, in your community. And we want to thank you for looking at our show this evening. That's all I can give you. I can give you only the truth. I believe in telling the truth today. At one time, I told nothing but lies because it sounded good. Today, I tell the truth because it sounds good and it looks good and it's the truth. So we want to thank you for looking at our show this evening, and stay tuned to our show on Saturday nights at 7 o'clock on Channel 29. We got some good things that we're going to bring to you, and we're going to tell you the truth. You know, it's so easy to tell a lie, and it's so easy to, after a period of time, you start believing that lie. But today we tell the truth. So we want to thank you for watching the Wendell Elamine James Show. And you can watch it on Thursday night, the second Thursday night of the month, and the second to the last Thursday of the month on Channel 76 live show. So tune in to us, check us out. You know, give us some feedback on how you think we're doing, what we should do to improve. I want to thank you. And have a good night. We got another blessed day above ground. We got one more day to get something right. We don't know what it's going to be today, but we're going to get something right at the end of the day. Thank you, and have a good evening.